Queens. The honeys, guys. 20 bigs. We're gonna open it up. We've got queens. We open it up on the button. We hope they're gonna rejam. They do rejam. We call. Queens versus ace 3. There's a queen on the flop. Let's go. Letters and big pot shipping over to us. Call. Good spot to squeeze for them. Flop a flush draw. If he checks, we're probably gonna bet. Nice. 800k almost. Kings, guys. Gonna open it up here with the kings. Let's go, Boogie. Let's go, dude. Just calls. He's gotta know this is really capped. May attack it. He doesn't though and just calls. So we decide to bet here on the flop. Okay, we'll take it down, guys. We'll take it. 822k. King 5 suited here. Probably good enough to open. See one fold. 2 folds. And a call. We don't want to play big pots here against the chip leader. We don't have 3 streets of value, so we're gonna check. If he checks here again, we're gonna bump the turn. Like 100k. Shows his draws. Also because I was 9x6x calling anyway. He bets himself, we're just gonna call. Pretty good river. Block 5-3. All draws missed. He could have a better king still though. 2 pairs. It's all possible. Lose the minimum against king 10. And a bit smaller with the ace 9. Pretty dry board. Doesn't have 10 for offsuit, 4 deuce offsuit, 10 deuce offsuit. Doesn't have that. So should be taking it down very often, I wanted to say, but he does call. I'm just gonna continue barreling here. Jack is kinda a brick. And we put so much pressure on his 4x and deuce 6. So we continue big on the turn, and he lets it go. Now we get jacks. I'm just gonna jam this. We've got pocket jacks, we open it under the gun. The button, chip leader, 3 bets. We're gonna run it here. Luck to us. Any snap folds. Let's go. 1 million and we get aces. We're limped multiple times, so I'm gonna limp again. Can the trap go off? Not really, but kind of fun flop. Normally checking, but probably just gonna bet because king or queen's always calling. There are not many turns where they're gonna call way more all of a sudden. So I think on the turn we just want to continue. I think his calling is pretty inelastic. Well guys, now we're gonna jam the river and hope he has like jack 10 or a queen. But we are all in. Really limp aces or kings. I did. I'm not limping ace, queen, king, queen. Not betting a queen on the flop or on the turn. So easy to overbluff here. All my clubs, jack x, 10x. What is he gonna do? Come on, call it. Come on, Julio. I just cut the stream. What are you gonna do, mate? Call. Ah. We are ahead against king 10, king 9 suited. But is he shoving much worse? Queen jack suited, yes. Jack 10 suited, yes. 10 9 suited. Smaller pairs, yes. I think we're calling. Queen! I don't know, is that a call, chat? I generally don't know. Doesn't really change my playability mistake. Gonna jam in the 9s. No action. Would have been quite a good flop, eh? Would have been pretty good. Guess we have to fold now. Wow. Must be fun to run like Trotman, eh? Gonna be all in here if the ace 4 suited. Gotta call really tight. Should be a fine jam. Pocket jacks, guys, gonna open it up. And we'll call a jam. Nice. Pocket 9's probably gonna be all in here now too. Got a tense ICM situation here. We're second in chips. We got pocket 9's. 20 bigs. I mean, 16 bigs here versus him. We're gonna have to call 9's versus ace 5 hold. Let's go, man. Now we've got pocket jacks. You see 7 big blind open jam. See another jam. We're still gonna call, of course. Jacks versus ace, queen, king 9. Can we hold? That's a jack on the turn. Let's go. Double KO. We are heads up, ladies and gentlemen. You can go, chat. Because it's probably gonna be a highlight video, this. Gonna call it check raise. Could even have worse 7x spades. We'll be checking here the turn though. We're still gonna have to call it 7 here. Go! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ace 8, 12. 12 big's gonna be a linear. Ace 8 offsuit, this might be it, guys. Nope, he folds. Ace queen, gonna be a linear. Definitely gonna run it, definitely not folding. 12 bigs, he's limping. We're just gonna jam. This might be it. Ace queen. He folds. Ace queen again, guys. He's gonna jam the offsuit of variance. Folds again. Got him down to 9 bigs. Queen deuce. It's gonna be a fold versus a jam. Ace 6, 10 bigs gonna be a jam. Ace 6 king, now he finds a king. Gotta find an ace! Ah, not quite it. Never easy. I guess we were racing at this stack depth, right? 20 to 25. A bit small. He calls. Picking the turn. Not the best run out. I mean, a lot of Queen X check raising. The thing is, kind of King X and Jack X that he floated. A block dimes though, which is nice. Like, the thing is, how wide is he floating? Is he betting a Jack here? Probably not. How many Queen X does he have? Is he not fucking check raising a lot? Probably. Kinda close. Sucks. Gonna have a lot of King X and Jack X as well, though. Pretty damn good flop. Gonna check raise. If he jams, we call, of course. He is thinking. Gonna have to call with the double gutter. Could be doing a lot of checking here, I would imagine. Kind of interesting how we find so many check raises. Should bet bigger the flop. Checking here the ace deuce. Time to bet now on the turn for top pair. River 2 pair. There's no fucking way, dude. I'm getting so fucking tilted versus this fucking guy. How do you raise here ever with something worse than a straight? You don't. You gotta have a straight. Because you know that when I bet big, I'm either gonna have a straight or nothing. I'm merging my range, but also mixing into pairs. So, you're not bluffing here, ever. That's it. Must be fun to run good, dude. Checking here the queen 9, flop middle pair, check calling. Continue to do so on the turn. River goes check, check. River turn the straight, eh? Does not go for the value bet. Flopping to pair again. So to bet 2/3 on the turn, he calls. Gonna have to check all this, 2 pairs. Well, he has a straight. Where's 2 pair? Kinda surprised to see that. Here the queen 8, flop middle pair again. Decide to check the flop. Turns pretty good, makes less like he's got a 10. And we're almost calling here. Worse 8. Now with the jack 3. We limped pre, he checked. I'm gonna decide to bet here, also with a back to flush and back to straight draw. Got a big range advantage here. And the turn turns exactly all that. The back to straight draw and the back to flush draw. So we continue big. He calls quickly. River a pair. Block clubs, a block 2 pairs, a block straights. I'm all in. A king he always has to call. I think I get a queen in a 7 to fold. He told me he folded king, queen. All in here. Ace. No Barry Greenstein on the river. Here the 9-3 suited gonna call the open. Flop middle pair. Decide to check call if there's a 1/3 sizing. Almost calling turn as well, so pick up spades. I mean, if you call here and the river is not a spade 9 of 3, we're in a tough spot. Because we have one of the worst bluff catches then, but we're gonna call here of course. That makes things easy. Jam. Okay, we're gonna jam this guy. He had aces. I think aces is still a jam. All my 2 pairs I'm check raising the flop with and stuff. Ace these will be good enough of a call. Okay, this might be it, guys. Jesus, man. Not over yet, chat. Jesus. Fedor Holz wins. Guy came back from the dead twice, dude. Holy moly. We raise pre, decide to check here on the flop. Call the turn. Block space, block 10 jack. I think a 6 is very often betting the river. So let's apply some pressure here. Max pressure by overpotting. He folds. Queen 4. We limp. He checks. Flop a gutter 2 jack on the bet. He calls. And speaking about the jack, there it is. Decide to continue half pot here. He calls. Then on the river we size it up. Call, of course, with the jam. He has the same hand. Chop it up. Queen jack with jam. He folds. And the grind continues. King has to get a walk. Gonna limp culture. Many outs on the turn? Nope. We got there. No. I mean, what's he gonna call, guys? He's only gonna call 2 pairs, right? Like, a jack is not even calling if I make it 300k. So red is his jam. Yeah, I just think I'm never gonna get called, to be honest. Gonna call you guys king high. Hold for the win. There's no way, man. Yes, finally! 4 or 5 all-ins. How many all-ins did it take to knock this guy out, chat, and win the trophy? Had a 5-1 chip lead, almost choke it. But at the end, king on the river. To save our ass, we win it for 795 bucks. That's a tough heads-up match. Well played, Trotman. If you get me to tilt in the heads-up match, that means you're playing well. I get always like, heads-up matches are personal to me, you know? Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys had a good time. GG's!